Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Just decided to start on this screen so you can get a little bit of the incredible and sort of better than it deserves to be music in this game. Got my Super TV PC, got my Hello Kitty mouse, and I got Detective Conan. What more could you want? What more? Super TV PC. Hello, Speclad. Got Super TV PC, got a Hello Kitty mouse, and I have Detective Conan. Mala was not... So, Mala was question mark today, and it was, you know, sufficiently question mark that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play something that I know I have at hand and I want to play. Ironically, you know, he's supposed to be a weeb, so he would have been translating the Japanese for us. But instead, I'm gonna be playing an American game with him. Why do I have this at hand? Well, obviously, because I'm me. Because I'm your weasel. If you knew that someone on Earth had a... Oh, you can't even read that. Had a Super TV PC with a Hello Kitty mouse and Detective Conan, would it surprise you to know that that person is me? I'm actually... So I have the plain mouse for the Super TV PC, which is just like, it just looks like a mouse, and I'm using this because it's a better mouse. It just behaves better. I think the main thing about the Super TV PC is just like, how many input methods do we need? These bits are like built-in controllers, and there are two of them, so you have two controllers. Then you have a keyboard. The keyboard has arrow keys, so we have 3 directional pads just on the front of the device. And then if that wasn't enough to give you directioning, then we also have a mouse. And by the way, on the back there are 2 more mouse ports. So you can plug in 3 mice! And there's also Wasden Ishkal. Murder stories for kids! Yay! Yeah, Detective Conan. This is gonna be... I suspect this is, so this is obviously rare for a English-speaking audience, but I suspect that this is not a game that, like, this was not popular in Japan. Nobody knows about the Detective Conan game for Super TV PC. We are once again into, like, the dregs of the dregs of the dregs. Apologies for the background sound, I just turned on my AC. What you are seeing on the screen right now is not the game. I don't know why the demo is not the game. Your clock is not synchronized, says Speclad. You mean the one that says it's 007? I think that's just a like how long you've been running the system timer, but it is certainly conceivable that there's supposed to be a clock in here somewhere, and that is supposed to be the actual time, and just starts at 0000 if it doesn't know. But I doubt that that's a real-time clock. I think that's supposed to be a how long have you been playing this game clock. It's to encourage kids not to spend their entire life playing games. In the first episode of this children's TV show, a man is decapitated, says Erdrick in chat. I mean, you know, that doesn't surprise me too much. He is Conan the Barbarian. As per usual, of course, I have the weirdest game ever and know nothing about the actual, like, the rest of the media that this game comes from. I know nothing. I just have this extremely weird game and nothing else. Detective the Barbarian Conan. Exactly, Speculad. Conan doesn't exist until episode 2, says Erdrick in chat. So what was the title? Is it just like Kid Detectives or something, and then Conan became the star of the Kid Detectives show? Imagine if someone makes a corner gas video game and you're not the first one to play it. Suspect that in chat. I suspect that given the timing of corner gas, there is at least one corner gas flash game, which I certainly have not played. So I think there probably are corner gas video games, and I haven't played them. But they would probably be those extremely lame, like, test your corner gas trivia kinds of games, not like a game. Ba-da-ba-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. What the hell? I love Erdrick, that what your so your claim about the original media is basically that, like, it was supposed to be, wow, he's a kid, but he's such a genius, and the reality is just like, no, he's just, you know, sort of a young adult, but genius. But then, like, he's still 17, so, like, as a plot point, that does nothing. Let's announce the stream. Oh god, angle to get to the keyboard. Oh no. Detective Conan for Super TV PC. Approximately 100% of the time, I misremember and think Super PC TV, and then I have to look at the actual device to remind myself what it is, which order it is. Remember that in Japan, 17 is old man age, says Fecklad. Well, certainly in anime, 17 is old man age. He's saluting himself. Him in the background here is saluting him. He's saluting himself. Just gonna point that out. Ah, yes, I'm amazing. Whap, whap. Oh yeah, you can't hear the music right now. Blah, ba, 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 blah. You can only hear the music in my incredibly bad dub of it. Conan is not saluting in that pose. It's a still of him shading his eyes and looking around. Well, if his hands were just slightly bigger, then that would help. His hands are so itty-bitty that he can't... Well, actually, it's just that his head is gigantic, I suppose. His hands, which are normal-size hands, are too small to shade his hydrocephalic head. Go, hydrocephalic heroes! Oh, he needs it to hold his enormous detective brain. That makes sense. Can't argue with that. I have to be a little bit careful because this machine does not want to function. This game does not want to function. This machine does not want to function. So if I seem a little bit ginger with everything, that's why. It really doesn't. It doesn't want to exist. Nothing you're looking at wants to be. Ba-da-ba-da! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Ba-ba! Is this music... Eric, you apparently know this. Is this music like an adaptation of something from the show? Because if so, I mean, either way, it's freaking awesome. Ba-ba! It's very MIDI. That doesn't surprise me, Eric. This is only 20 years old. This looks like it's from, you know, the late 80s. But this console is from, like, 2004. Show's main theme. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I figured it had to be from the show. Game's main theme, show's main theme, obviously. Okay, let's play a video game. I just realized a terrible, terrible error that I made. The hotkey I have to start and stop recording is the same hotkey as I have to do live translation. It's not really gonna matter. It's fine. I'm in front of a wall. Wait. Sorry. He's Conan. I'm in front of a wall. We got our live translation going. Yep. Would you like to play from the beginning, or would you like to play where you left off? Obviously, we're going to be starting from the beginning here. Actually, let me do a little bit of screen adjustment. If I put this here and here, there we go. Then I can actually see my translation, which seems pretty useful. ChatGPT invented quotes, says Speclad. Well, it's probably gonna... ChatGPT is just gonna do things. By the way, for anybody who hasn't seen, doesn't understand what's going on here, so this is live translation provided by ChatGPT, but then so that we can get some terrible translation in the double brackets, that's Google Translate. So it will usually be an absolute nightmare. Let's start from the beginning, though. I will start from the beginning. Yeah. The brackets are Google. The brackets are me. So I added the brackets so that I could distinguish the Google part from the ChatGPT part. Park. Welcome to Park. By the way, I've given up on getting the mouse cursor out of the way. It keeps on reappearing, so just don't worry about it. The mouse cursor is just gonna be there.
Conan, Mitsuhiko, Ayumi, and Genta are playing a simple water quiz game at the park.
Basically, get the questions right or you get waterboarded. That's the game. Maybe I need to do something to make sure that the first line is separate, or this might get a little bit weird. Let's wait though. Let's see if it gets worse.
It's Genta's turn.
Oh, I see. This is okay. They don't actually have a name at the top. It's just, I'm supposed to know who they are because I should give a shit. Oh, right, of course.
Hurry up and give me a question.
All right, let's go. A. I suspect the A is coming from the mouse cursor being somewhere weird. That's probably what it anticipated as an A. Frickin' mouse cursor, go away! The mouse cursor drives me absolutely mad. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
A large truck tried to pass under the bridge.
So this is testing our skills at logic. That seems to have stopped early. That just seems to have stopped early. I guess we're stuck with that. Did that stop early, or is it just wrong? Maybe it's just... We'll see what the translation has to say. But the top part was just 1 centimeter too high and it couldn't pass through. Okay. Truck was too big. But that still actually sounded like George's English voice, says Eric in chat. Well, we're only gonna do worse from here.
Why didn't he just go around?
Yeah, that capture looks correct. I'm just being a little bit concerned about the OCR. If he went around, it would be a really long detour, so he wanted to pass under the bridge. I might, do some pronoun changing myself when it's obvious what the pronoun is supposed to be. Yeah. Okay, you get this voice. But in the end, the truck managed to pass through under the bridge perfectly. I played the beginning of this game in a separate thingy, which will eventually be released, so I know what's happening here. Now, how did they manage to do it?
Huh? Nani?
It just missed the second line entirely, whatever. Did they speed up and go through it quickly? They passed through successfully? Yeah, that's right. Just go fast, destroy the bridge, it'll be great. Oh god, what have I done? But the truck would break! That will destroy the truck. Actually, I think that will destroy the truck is a much better translation. That's true. Oh, there are two the young women characters. Obviously, they turned the truck sideways, this spec lad.
It's not a simple problem, is it? That's right.
The Conan the Barbarian Arnold Schwarzenegger joke is wildly outdated, but I figure everybody'll get it.
Huh? Conan, do you understand?
The second girl was drugged with the same formula that shrunk Jimmy, says Air Drake. Somebody will get that reference. Of course, the driver of that truck was the truck's driver. Yeah, I'll bet the driver of the truck was the truck's driver. Well, the driver of the truck is Miku. Oh, thanks. It was very important that we know who the truck's driver is, what his name was, or her name was. Oh dear, that's not going to translate correctly. Sorry, I'm unable to translate the last portion accurately as it seems to be a garbled or unreadable text. I want to be a part of your life, 23. Let's see if we can get this OCR a little bit better. Something seems to be happening here. I seem to be doing a little bit better when I try and capture the entire screen. But only a little bit. Well, given that for some reason we just cannot, for the life of us, capture this one, okay, I need to do a little bit of debugging of the live translator, I'm afraid. One moment.
You also overestimated the ownability. No, I didn't. What do you say? I'm sure I didn't overestimate my ability. I am not meeting helplessly to looking at like this of a fair occurrence of. I am... What? I'm just gonna assume he's saying I'm not helpless or something.
Ooh.
It's an evil enchantress.
What do I have in my
She
inventory?
does evil dances.
Oh, come on now.
Okay, just... What I saw was this. Please zoom in, future Yawweasel. Now, I thought that that was a mouth, and those were eyes, and that was a funny little nose, and this was a funny little creature. Slightly wrong. Oh, look, it's a dinosaur. Look at his walk cycle up and down. It's freaking me out. It gets worse. Wait, does it get worse towards the edge of the screen? Oh, I see. When the screen doesn't scroll with him, it's actually worse than when the screen does scroll with him. That's amazing. Oh, I like the shimmy dance, too. God. Oh my god, the main character's walk cycle is a complete mess. That is fantastic. Well, we're going with whatever Google Translate says is the right translation. The sperm master says, I said the pastor, I'm so violent, will you give me a shield to die? Oh, it's word salad by the sperm master. I can't deal with this. Is the joke that they're, wait, there's no one driving! There's no one driving the bus! Oh god, we're all gonna die. Oh, it turns on its own. It must be one of these new Google, self-driving, cars. Alright, SpecLad in chat suggests that, I could, have Google Translate actually read the lines. That's a good idea. Okay, Google Translate, take it away. Volume is off. Bad start, Google Translate.
Laura, please take a look at this thing.
That was a bit slow. Try it again.
Laura, please take a look at this thing.
That's great. I'm gonna have that be Laura's voice from now on. I am completely happy with that being Laura's voice. I have no qualms with that. Speak to Xiaomu. Bethink of the sea and fishing. I has been fished for 30 years. You try the sense facing to the sea to fish? Yes. Oh, the man to fish is born. Olsenba receive pole. Olsenba pole pocket duck. 0 only the sea. Where to have water, where to fish. Next time! What?
Gee, there's certain nothing suspicious on this beach.
Exactly. Of course.
I
You're
like
gonna
how
get
he
taken
doesn't
again.
move at all. Graham, help me! I'm not struggling in the slightest. Neither am I. Sweet. Oh, I can finally practice my. Boy, I sure am good at throwing. So I, use the shadow. Oh my god! Okay, it's a statue. Don't fall off the cliff.
Alright, I will not. Unless I do.
That took about 3 seconds. I was making fun of cucumber sandwiches. What is the other, really, stereotypical posh sandwich that's just some insufficiently delicious vegetable on white bread?
I cannot think of that, but I'm from the north, so I don't think I'm qualified.
Right. For
I don't
you,
think it's
it
in-
would be a sausage roll on bread.
Yes, exactly.
Because you want to
Namely
get the
from Greg's.
extra bread around the
course.
sausage roll. The sausage roll is insufficient.
Yes.
Greg's has 3 G's, right? So does
3 Gs, yeah.
does Greg's in Scotland have 4 G's? Is it GGREGG? If you go to the northernmost end of Scotland, is there the mythical Greg's with 5 G's in it? It's just GGREGGG apostrophe S.
Maps.google.com.
Wish the thing becomes fine. Do you know what is invisible pleasure? Now, I still have, I think, 0 potions. Last time I did not notice that Eris has Cure 1. So, great. Total waste of potions. She could have cured all along. Oh, paying attention. Yaweasel, you fail. What? Hi, I'm Miki! Do you like Sega games? No. I can't believe it. If you don't like the game, why have you played so long? That is an excellent question, Mickey. So maybe it's not that good, but it seems to be doing the... Game? Game? This is not what's gonna happen here. Grrrr! I hope you're enjoying Crashimon Vietnamese Crystal. That's right, Rosella. Touch bone.
Uh-huh. What is that thing against the wall down there?
I know, it's so tempting. It doesn't look like a rifle, but it looks more like that than anything else.
What is it?
I don't know! Well, I honestly was not expecting Katamari. Da 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 da. I am the singularity. Using a slightly different technique, it is faintly better while also not being adequately better. But let's find out. My apologies for the long pause there. Plug in, turn it, wheels. Well, so the obvious answer is he let a little bit of air out of the tires to lower the everything. Doo-doo, you did it good. You figured it out, genius. OCR error. OCR error.
They deflated the tires of the truck and managed to pass under the bridge. Good job, Conan. Wow. If they pass under the bridge, they can just refill the tires with air again. OCR error!
No nail polish. You always will. That's Van Whipping in chat. Shockingly, I don't wear nail polish.
I see.
I think dang it. I must have screwed up something in the cropping. What about when I saw it?
Space. I've created a star system with a mass of 5. Oh no! Oh, it only fires orthogonally. Oh, this bow sucks. No, shoot another direction. Wow, I accidentally hit a bat.
That for which I am destined awaits me.
The Destiny spell. Oh, is it actually Toby? Oh no! I really...
Sacrifice of life for love.
I thought it was gonna be me.
Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Oh my god, no!
Will you trade your life to give life to the child? Will you die willingly for the one you love?
Oh no, not Toby!
No, Toby, no! So shall the sacrifice be done.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be us and then Dr. Brainhead would fix it and everything would be okay, but it was Toby.
I am again the staff of Erana.
Can we take it? Can we steal it? We're going to.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I?
Well, obviously we didn't explain sacrifice well enough. I don't want to ask her about Toby. That's horrible. Hey. Everything's fine. Everything's great. No bugs. There we go. That looks pretty good. What was your voice? If you deflate the tires, the truck's body will be about 1 centimeter lower. Well, I mean, if you deflate the tires the right amount, truck tires are quite chunky. That's how they were able to pass through. Even if it seems impossible to pass through at first glance, by... Oops. Truck tires could literally bulldoze you, yeah. If you change the shape a little, you can pass through. A great lesson for us all. Maybe? I don't know what that means. That's not very interesting. I think that's not funny is probably closer. Because he could change his shape a little. Fat ass. Sorry. Next time it's my turn to be the driver. As in, okay, ChatGPT thinks this is more of a continuous story than it is. What it means is, like, the next one to actually tell the story, and I don't know why it thinks that this is Mitsuhiko, but no, it's somebody else. Mitsuhiko, it's your turn. Okay, let's go! Screen fades out, screen fades in, mouse cursor goes back to the middle. Ah! Why, mouse cursor, why? It's a problem! Yes, your birth is... Oh, you're talking about something else, okay. A man was found murdered while lying in a bed in a certain room. Kids show, kids game. Man was found murdered. I mean, if you want to contribute anywhere where ChatGPT is fallen flat on its face, Van Whitman, I certainly wouldn't argue with it. The door to the room was locked, and the key to the window next to the door was open. The key was. I think the window was. Yeah, the window was unlocked, and the key is just some random spare word that it dragged in out of nowhere. The key was open. There was a security bar on the window, so it was impossible to enter from there. A thief-proof fence. Fat kid is Genta or Jorge. Scrawny kid is Mitsuhiko or Mitch, says Erdrick in chat. There was only one key to the room, which was placed near the lamp on the table next to the bed. Now, how did the culprit leave the room after killing you, player? You, player, when you go to sleep after playing this game? You can only leave using the key, right? Probably you can only get in using the key, or you can only lock the door when you're done using the key, but fine, whatever. But the key was placed next to the lamp in the man's room. The room key was properly locked away. I got it. I think the idea is that the door was locked, so how is the key inside when the door was locked? We are currently solving a murder, so we're solving a murder on this fabulous keyboard, yes. You haven't seen the mouse bit. Hello Kitty mouse. Did they leave the room, lock it from the outside, then throw the key from the window? Bit's a fan now. You can't throw it in so precisely near the lamp on the table, and it's very important that it exactly landed there. If the key was on the ground, then it would have been different in some way. If you have control like a baseball pitcher, you can manage somehow. Well, let's assume the murderer doesn't. Stop poking holes in my theories. It's impossible. It's different from throwing a ball. Throwing a key is different from throwing a ball. I can't argue with that. That's not an easy problem either, is it? That's right. Oops, well, that was something like, huh? Conan, do you know the answer? I cleared it before I could actually read it, because I'm an idiot. Was Hello Kitty the murderer? I knew she was the trouble, says Bit in chat. Yeah, I mean, a cat could have easily gotten through the bars. Yes, the culprit properly left from the room's door. Conan's expression is like, my god, these idiots, says Specklet in chat. It really was. Then what happened to the key? The key? Okay, let's see if we can actually get this translated for once. That would be nice. Yes, look at that! Look at how beautifully it captured it. Oh, that's actually going to translate. Used a thread, used ice, threw a hole in the wall. I like the ice theory because it suggests that what am I trying to say? Like, they made a key out of ice and then melted it. And the hole in the wall, I like it because that just basically means, like, well, you didn't give me all the information, so this puzzle was nonsense. But thread is sort of the obvious one. Conan Edogawa is named after mystery authors Arthur Conan Doyle and Edogawa Ranpo. He creates this name for himself on the spot when he's first confronted by his girlfriend Ran, says Erdrick in chat. No, he's Conan the Barbarian. How dare you suggest otherwise? They used a thread. Boo!
They used a thread to return the key inside the room.
Oh! Oh no, my poor cropping! Oh no! Oh god, the way I have it cropped, I assumed it would never go to the right of the return key graphic. Oh no, I need to fix it again! That we just killed? Tell us about him.
He was my best friend and
No! Stop, game!
I wish you could come and live with us here.
Why are you doing this to me? Can I buy a basket? Basket? To contain a good deal of earth. Okay, good. So you can put earth, or an earth elemental, in a basket. Get elemental. The elemental of earth. What? Nothing suitable to put it in, but that's why I bought the basket. It said it was big enough to put earth in. Was that not a clue? Was that not telling me that that was the right thing? Oh, this is crazy. Oh, I had it drawn as a T intersection here, but it's not a T intersection, it's just a turn. Well, crikey. Okay. Everything's great. Everything's fine. No problems. No problems whatsoever. Okay, there we go.
After the culprit killed the man, they first passed a long thread through the key.
Okay. The Google Translate version appears to have gone really... Like, it's very repetitive in Google Translate for some reason. That's not usually how Google Translate screws up.
They hooked the thread on the lampstand and left the key outside through the window with the thread's length.
Check!
Then they locked the door with the key as they left and pulled the thread from the outside.
Check! We're gonna get a check mark at the end of every sentence now.
The thread is hanging from the lampstand!
Check!
When you pull the thread, the key will be dragged closer to the lampstand!
Check!
And when the key reached near the lampstand, this time they pulled only the end of the thread. Then the thread can release the key.
Yep. Got it. Needlessly complicated, but, you know, whatever.
They escaped after closing the window. In that case, the culprit.
This was a problem I read. I'm done. I'm done. This was a problem I read in a waterboarding quiz book the other day. You know, they were teaching me how to waterboard people, and they suggested this question. Dad works for the CIA. Good God. Good God. Well, thanks for your waterboarding quiz book question. Very useful. This time it's Ayumi's turn, right? Check. Reset, put the mouse cursor back in the middle.
I can't think of any problem. I can't come up with anything.
Waterboarding quiz. Don't say things like that. Please think of something. I don't know why you were hearing me laughing at 2x speed, Eric. How'd you manage that? The question is, how are you watching the stream at 2x speed? It's live. You're experiencing it now. Erdrick is, wait, which way would this go? Erdrick is on a ship going nearly, he's the one on the ship going nearly the speed of light. I had to catch up. You're the only one cheating. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You're cheating by not providing a question for a game. That's a terrible cheat. How dare you?
In that case, how about this? Yeah.
The check mark is going to drive me crazy. That's the return symbol at the bottom right.
When a certain girl entered a store, a man bought something worth about 100 yen.
The question is, why are these kids thinking about the best way not to get caught with murder, says Van Whitman in chat. Because that's their actual job, being murderers.
He paid with a 500 yen coin and received all the change in 50 yen coins.
Sure you need the bottom line in your crop, says Speclad in chat. So, I mean, I could probably go a little bit less far down than I do, but it goes both pretty far down and pretty far to the right, so I don't think there's a useful way to make the distinction that we are trying to make here.
Wondering why he wanted only 50 yen coins, I followed the man and killed him!
How dare you only want 50 yen coins? You must die. You need a non-rectangular shape, says Speclad. Yeah, the best way to crop this would be to sort of separately crop out that.
The man then bought something worth about 100 yen at another store, and I killed him for that. He paid with a 500 yen coin and received all the change in 50 yen coins. Why did that man need so many 50 yen coins? Why, dear God, why?
Is that the end?
Yes, that's it. That's it. I don't know how to say words.
Can I click the mouse button to do this? It's a difficult problem, isn't it? Oh yeah, mouse button also does that. Neat. How about this button? Does this button do it? Was there a game center that only accepted 50 yen coins? Oh, that button does do it. Wait. Does this control the mouse? No, okay. How about this button? Will this button do it? Just try every button on the entire console.
That would be fine in that case. Let's exchange the pills at the game center.
As in, he could exchange for 50 yen coins at the game center. That button works too. Wow, there's so many ways. Oops, oops, oops. I just double OCR'd.
There is no need to go around the store multiple times just to get change in 50 yen coins. That's true.
I promise you, Van Whitman, this does eventually become a game. This is just the part where they're, you know, testing whether you know how to think.
Did Conan understand? Because there are no hints, well...
What? Even Conan doesn't know? He's the only one of us with a functioning brain! I think he meant, was that even a case? Says Van Whitman in chat. Okay. It's not a big deal, right? It is a big deal. Conan must know all. Conan is our god.
Then do you guys know?
Dot, dot, dot. What is the answer, Ayumi-chan?
I don't know.
Head empty, says Ed Whitman in chat. You don't know? Where are you going, mouse cursor? I'm not touching the mouse. Mouse cursor? Y'all having fun, mouse cursor? Just sort of off on a little adventure? Okay.
I saw someone like that about a week ago, and I killed him.
Well, you brought haunted Hello Kitty electronics, says Van Whitman in chat. It is my fault, that's true. Was it really the story of someone you saw? Hey, yeah, you know, she was just trying to figure out some weirdo and using Conan to figure it out.
And that person, why did they do such a thing? For that you must die.
That's why Ayumi is studying waterboarding. So get the man to answer why he needed so many coins, says Specklad in chat. Study that waterboarding manual, waterboarding to some guy getting 50 yen coins. It all makes sense to me. I thought
you might understand, Conan. ...
LOL. Why did you think Conan would understand? Because he's the titular character, obviously. We understand better than Conan. That's right. Because you also don't understand. The end of story. Yo!
I can hear shouting. What's that?
It wasn't me!
Oh god, why have I chosen that voice? I've made a terrible error.
It must be you. The culprit is...
The winner is... and the winner is... the culprit! Oh, hell yeah, this music! What? Erdrick, is this music also from the anime? It seems like there's a dispute, huh? God, hell yeah, this music.
Is there any evidence that I committed the crime?
I have only regrets for choosing that voice.
Are you going to fire me without any evidence and blame me for the crime?
I mean, if you committed a crime, you'll presumably have you arrested. That's a lot more than firing you, but whatevs. I guess, you know, you have your concerns. What the hell voice did I give you?
Was it only you who had the key besides me? Saying something like that?
Most of the soundtrack is jazzy, but some of the action scenes sound like this, says Erdrick. You mean jazzy?
It wasn't me! It's a misunderstanding!
Well, at least he seems a little bit upset about it. It seems like some kind of incident! This is not what I think of when I think of jazz, says Erdrick. Then you need to expand your jazz vocabulary! Shall we go and check it out? It's the boys' detective crew's turn, right? And to hell with the 2 girls on the team.
Hey, wait a minute.
They're honorary boys, says Specklad. Okay. Don't you really want to jump out and be the first one to go? As in, you want to leap to the rescue, right? And mouse cursor returns to center. This just says park, doesn't it? Park. We're still in the park, everybody. Just in case you thought this video game has any scenes other than the park, that's where we still are. The only ones left in the dispute between men and women were male and female college students. I think this is a 0% chance of this being a correct translation. No part of this is correct. Okay, it was saying only the woman is still here. The man is left or something. Miss! Older sister. So honoraries. Honorifics, rather. Is something wrong? Well, a bunch of snot-nosed little brats will be able to help with that, I'm sure. Please, tell me what happened. us, us, as in not just her, us. Tell us all your horrible story. The boys' detective crew. And again, to hell with the two girls. What is it? Ah! That wasn't quite your voice. Wouldn't it be easier to talk to someone than to worry alone? No. It's been 50 minutes and we haven't even left the first scene yet. Exactly! What incident happened? Can this game be saved? Asks Speclad. It's auto-saving. I don't know when it auto-saves. I assume it auto-saves whenever you scene change, because it did remember our position at some point. Please trust us. Let us help you. What I don't know is, like, is it auto-saving to the cart, which probably has a long since dead battery? Oh. We have solved numerous cases until now. Conan not buying it.
I understand! The Young Detectives!
That's a slightly less sexist name than their own boys' detective crew.
Will you listen to my story?
No. Of course! Please, tell me anything. Please feel free to ask me anything. Beep. Funky.
I work at a Rougarou, and the person earlier is the owner of that shop! Three days ago, there was a theft at the store at a Rougarou, and a painting was stolen!
I've made no mistakes in the choice of voice. None. Hell yeah, this music.
It was a famous painting that went missing!
It was the painting that was stolen 3 days ago was a famous painting that went missing about 10 years ago at a famous art exhibition. So what you're saying is y'all stole it and we're trying to sell it for 7 years. Nobody would buy it because it was stolen, and then it was stolen from you. For 10 years, rather. I was thinking years instead of days at one point there.
If you report it to the police, it's just a waste of several million yen!
Okay. Feel like something is imperfect in the translation here. I'm sure it's fine. Several million yen? Why? Okay, what's with the disagreement here? Several million yen versus 10,000 yen. 10,000 is not several million. How can Google and ChatGPT disagree in that way? That just seems really odd. Like they're disagreeing on what quantities mean. That's amazing! Maybe 10,000 is slang for buttload, says Speclad in chat. Oh yeah, maybe it's like a myriad.
3 days ago in the morning, the owner came to the store and realized that the painting was stolen, but... When the owner arrived, the engine store was locked.
And the key was on the nightstand. Yeah, I know.
The owner used their own key to enter the store.
Oops.
The owner was also the last person to leave the store the day before, and the painting was still there at that time.
It's the only valuable painting we had, so we knew. We recognize it. Oops, I just cleared instead of translate. I'm doing a terrible job with my translation hotkeys today.
That's what they've confirmed, that the door was locked too.
I checked. I also locked the door. Oh, and there's only the door and a barred window? Haven't heard this one before.
There were no signs of forced entry, such as breaking open the door, window, in the store.
Garou had no idea how to break open the door or window. Well, good. Remember, ChatGPT is terrible, but Google is even worse.
The thief must have entered by unlocking the door, but that's the only possibility.
Oops.
There are only 3 keys. One key was kept by the owner, the other was at the store.
And the third key, the one key to rule them all, one key to bind them.
The one I had, and the other one is...
Okay, I think they were just, that was the same one key both times. One is the owner's, one is hers, and one is who knows. And one is the thief's key that they gave to the thief.
So the owner thought the culprit was you, right?
So the owner thought that the girl was a virgin.
Yes, the owner and even the police suspected me.
One of those keys does look like it rules them all, says Speculated in chat. It's hard to argue with that. I'm gonna slightly change this voice here.
I was called in by the police yesterday and the day before and have been under investigation the whole time, but...
For the sake of my throat, her voice had to change a little bit, less gravelly.
I didn't do it!
Are you okay? No, wait, I'm trying to give you all Schwarzenegger's voice, that's Conan! Are you okay?
Sister, are you okay? Please rest assured, we, the teen detective team now, none of us are teens, will prove your innocence! That's right, leave it to us. We'll make sure you're safe. Well, I guess, if she's gonna be arrested, then that is what they're doing.
Really?
Yes, that's right. It's true. That's right! The check mark is very funny. That's right, because... Because Conan is with us. Yep, he's the only one who matters. Oh, this is also, huh? Dot dot dot, only character who matters.
But if the story is true, then that painting must have been stolen from the museum.
It must have been stolen from the whole world. The painting is on the moon now. That's true.
The museum robbery case.
How many hours does it take to get to the finals? This is a glorious example of ChatGPT based translation versus Google Translate. The museum robbery case. How many hours does it take to get to the finals? Like, if I wanted to start training right now and get to the finals of, chess, how many hours would I have to train? It looks like the teen detective team for now. Team's true abilities are about to be revealed. How many hours does it take to get to the finals, though? Let's go to the store and see that thief! Hurry! Yes, let's go and see the thief. See the theft, maybe.
Please guide us, miss.
Please guide me. Everybody else can go screw themselves. Ha ha, that is, isn't it? Ah! I realize the ZZ is just a screwed up OCR thing, but that doesn't make it not funny. Before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Makiko Kawaguchi. Makiko Kawaguchi! Nice to meet you! Oh, this is very interesting. So, presumably what is written is Kawaguchi Makiko, but it's reversed that for English for ChatGPT, whereas Google Translate assumes you know about Japanese name order, I guess?
Wait a minute. Let me summarize Makiko's story, just in case we haven't seen it enough. When summarizing Makiko's story, it goes like this.
To summarize Makiko's story, it goes like this.
This is a case where a priceless painting worth tens of millions of yen,
Or 30,000 yen
was stolen from a gallery 3 days ago.
It's an incident where a worthless painting worth 30,000 yen was stolen. Oh, Google Translate. Oh, Google Translate. I got impatient.
When the theft occurred, there were no signs of forced entry into the gallery, such as broken windows or doors.
Google Translate generally doesn't know what to do with Japanese names. Sometimes they flip and sometimes they don't. It'll swap back and forth in the middle of a sentence, says Eric in chat. That's unsurprising. I mean, ChatGPT is straight up doing AI on this. The Google Translate, at least, you know, it's so Google Translate is at least a special purpose AI, whereas ChatGPT, I'm using a general purpose AI. But so ChatGPT, you should expect to be inconsistent. But even Google Translate, there's still AI there.
There were 3 keys to the gallery. One key to rule them all. One was kept at the gallery, one was held by the owner, and Makiko had the... Certainly, Makiko, who had the key? I love all the music in this game. After the owner left, someone with a key could enter the gallery and steal the painting. Then, could the culprit be Makiko?
Probably. It was probably just her. That would be a pretty simple case. The police thinks it's her. The owner thinks it's her. Turns out it was her.
Wait a minute. It doesn't make sense for the culprit to be Makiko, but when I think about it, there is something that comes to mind.
Oh, okay. 1, there were 3 keys. 2, the gallery. 3, the painting. 1, 3 keys. 2, 3, 3, huh? Great job, ChatGPT. Or no, sorry, Google Translate. Great job, Google Translate. Glad I had Google Translate here. I mean, there are 3 keys. Like, Makiko's key and the other 2. Like, Makiko has a key, the owner has a key. The 3rd key appears to be totally unaccounted for. The gallery and the painting, I don't know where those go.
You're wrong! You're wrong and you're an idiot! That's not it!
Just come here for the smooth jazz. That's why we're here. It's the smooth jazz.
The strange point is that there was no sign of forced entry into the gallery. If the culprit is Makiko, why would she bother to lock the door after stealing the painting? When there were no signs of forced entry.
Did you make the situation worse? I.e., she's going to make it... She makes herself look guilty by there not being signs of forced entry.
In that case, I would be suspecting myself.
That would make people doubt me. I think Google Translate actually did better this time.
If Makiko had the key is the culprit in order to not to suspect herself. She would rather break a window and make it look like a thief entered without a key so as not to be suspected.
Yep, probably.
This incident seems to require a more detailed investigation.
I think I need to look into this issue in more detail. Me personally, not the rest of you jerks, just me. Hello, Vector, welcome. Big sis, God.
Big sis, please guide me to that gallery.
Please guide that boy. Sister, please guide that boy. Guide that boy. Guide him.
Got it! Off we go to the gallery. We've had like 4 choices in this game. That's totally a game. That's what games are. It's a small town, everyone is related. This I know about Japanese, that, like, the reason for all the sister and such is that it's just honorific stuff. It's just, you know, calling someone who's older than you big sister, even if they're not related. It's just honorific stuff. Kurobe Gallery, the store is closed. Did she just let us in with her key? Why does she still have the key if she's the prime suspect? That seems pretty bad. Gallery.
Paintings are displayed. At the back, there is a door.
Or from Google, just there's a door at the back. To hell with the paintings. Those aren't interesting.
There is an office at the back.
There is a newspaper in my hometown. Google Translate. You must try harder. Office, presumably. Office. Jimuncho.
The room where the paintings are displayed is not very large, with several dozen pieces hanging.
Then why are you saying that from the office instead of from the gallery? Do you use the same OCR for both aspect led? Yeah. The OCR is always the text at the top. That's just the text I handed to both of them. And the text comes from Google. The OCR is Google Vision.
There is one door and one window. There is a bookshelf, and on one of its shelves, there is a key box.
Or a key ring. I think it's a key ring. A key book. A key book, a key box, maybe a key ring. I can see the key ring.
You cheekily made your way into the store.
How dare you show your face in public?
I didn't do it!
I haven't done it.
Let's confirm by checking it one more time.
I came back again to confirm that. That seems a little bit better from Google Translate this time.
What about those children over there?
We're just some random brats who stole the paint. I mean, didn't steal the painting. It's us. We stole it. We stole the painting. Okay, the game slightly freezing there is in no way a concern. The boys' detective team. So much for being teens anymore. Oh dear, the audio latency just went crazy. What is it? I think "what is it" is maybe not the best translation there. 1 second, I'm gonna check the check what's causing the audio latency and see if I can figure it out.
Right turn, because that takes me somewhere. No, I have been there. It's a dead end. Dang it! Oh, I hate this game. Why? Why would you do this to me? Who voted for? Is this why you voted for this game? Just to see me suffer through this? You're cruel and vicious human beings.
You did this intentionally, didn't you? I'm talking. That's probably better. I don't know. What the hell am I talking about? Bo at the end.
What do you intend to do with those children?
What are you doing bringing all these kids here, Bo?
Well, the story is as it was when the painting was stolen, so... If you can prove your innocence, then give it a try.
If you think you can prove your worth, go ahead and try it. We will prove her innocence. We will show you the truth about our sister. Watch closely. Hey, watch closely as we leave. As we leave and go into the other room. Hell yeah, this music.
First, let's investigate the door of the gallery.
The door? How oddly specific. Let's investigate using the mouse. Explore with your mouse. Hello Kitty, here she comes. It's Hello Kitty time. Paintings are displayed. Wow, great, thank you. Paintings are displayed. Great, thanks. Paintings are displayed. Wow, not much of an art appreciator. Oh my god, there's gameplay, asks Speclad? What? There were 4 opportunities for us to choose options. That is gameplay. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it specifically told us to investigate the door, so I guess we'll investigate the door. Hell yeah, this music!
The entrance door of the gallery seems to be the only one here.
I did it. I did what you asked for. There's nothing else for me to investigate. That's still just a painting. You want me to look closer? Is this the same this doesn't seem to be the same message.
The door is the latest type and is difficult to pick open.
I'm so glad you're up on all of your door types there, Conan. Do we just keep looking? Okay, so click things multiple times. Lesson learned.
There are no scratches on the keyhole that would indicate it was picked open.
Conan Moonlight is a burglar, says Peckladdage. I mean, I can very much believe that. Boo-doo-doo-doot. Doo-doo-doot. Oops, well, I didn't want to read that message anyway, sorry. Gotta remember not to just delete the message.
If someone entered through this door, they must have used the key to open it. Next, let's investigate.
Next, check your identity.
Next, let's investigate the office.
Okay, off we go to investigate the office, presumably. God, hell yeah, this music.
Now, what should we do?
This is going to be use your mouse to explore, right? Yeah. Oh, we can go left. Well, the keys seem much more useful to me. There are 3 keys there, not 1. So there's at least 5 keys.
Several keys are attached to a large metal ring with chains.
That's it? Presumably not.
Hey, miss, is one of these keys for the door?
Yeah!
I will eat the key now. We've already investigated there. I've clicked the keys enough. Click something else. There's a book placed there. It's an art gallery.
Okay, the book is an art gallery. Well, if you say so.
I've already looked there. Stop looking there.
Is this paintings are displayed again?
I don't like art. I don't appreciate art.
There are quite a lot of paintings, huh? Okay, it isn't that. Oh, that's just like ha-ha or something. It's just yeah.
Yes! But the paintings currently on display aren't particularly valuable.
Aren't very good at sleeping, says Google Translate. Okay. Some paintings are good at sleeping. Some paintings, they just toss and turn all night.
There was one standout piece, the stolen painting.
So, not much of an art store, huh? Literally only one piece of any value.
I see. The culprit knew about that. Detailed information about this gallery might attract certain individuals to visit the store.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, so I think Google Translate is better. People are familiar with this and maybe frequent customers, so we're looking for potentially a frequent customer. Oh, this is just investigate with your mouse again.
This is a nice chair. Can I sit down? I didn't find anything in particular. It's just a sofa.
Wow. Google Translate and ChatGPT 100% in agreement. How weird. We haven't already investigated that. That is a different sofa. Okay. Can't do anything with these sockets. Go this way.
What time is it? There doesn't seem to be any special mechanism. It's just a clock. Somebody made an appointment. Steel painting. There are schedules and magazines, articles posted on the board.
This is the same hotspot, looks like it. Yeah. Ooh, the zoom in.
The window is locked from the inside.
The window is locked from both sides. Which is it? Should make your translator play a jingle when ChatGPT and Google are in complete agreement. Suspect that in chat. What an idea. One of the ideas of all times. I assume, yeah. Oh, there's more to investigate about the window, maybe.
There are no signs of forced entry on the window.
There is no such thing as a broken window. They don't exist. They're not real. There's no such thing.
There is a ladder outside the window for maintenance purposes.
A railing for a fire alarm. The ChatGPT and Google Translate agreed in only the most, like, remote fact.
With this, breaking the window and entering seems impossible.
It translated www as laughing face. And the www, of course, wasn't there. It was just an OCR error.
Hey, miss. Did anybody think to look at the camera, you idiots? You didn't capture anything on the security cameras?
www.conan.brain, says Becklad in chat. Ruffle.
It seems that only the...
It seems that only the switches for the cameras were turned off. It seems the camera... Just remove the word only.
It seems that the switches and the cameras were turned off.
Dun dun dun. Oh, only on the day of the stamp. Okay, so they were turned off, but only on that day. For some reason, somebody knew way too much about the operation of this building. Something only you would know.
It seems like someone familiar with the layout of the store.
It was not known for showing anything. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
That's one of the reasons why the culprit is suspected.
That's why I'm a suspected culprit, right? Yeah, it really screwed up in the transliteration here. Or the OCR. It just missed a lot. The Super TV PC, Jeff Levens. Well, let me put down the cover for a second. See if that's at all readable. The Super TV PC. Only game consoles no one has ever heard of on this channel.
But nowadays, sophisticated criminals can easily deceive security systems beforehand.
However, in today's world, the customer is already aware of the... Never heard of it, says Jeff. Good! Good! That means I'm adequately obscure. If you've heard of it, then why is it on this channel? How many bits is this thing, says Speculate? It's like 2003 or 2004. I would assume it's a 32-bit console.
They would probably investigate the security cameras and figure out how to disable them as well. But that alone isn't enough to rule out human involvement.
Well, we knew it was going to be a human. I think we all suspected that the culprit was going to be a human, but I get what you're attempting to say. Nothing more to see there. There's only one more object in this space.
There is a possibility.
There is a sense of atmosphere. Thanks, Google. Okay, and I have to click on it again already? What am I supposed to go, no, there's not a possibility. What are you talking about?
There is a small hole about 2 centimeters in size.
Ooh. Other than disagreeing on whether to write cm or centimeters, exact agreement. This music is awesome.
Could the key to the gallery's door pass through this hole? Let's borrow a key and try it out. Oops, I dropped your key. It is in the wall now. Is that somehow helpful? Miss, please lend me the key to the door. Hey!
Huh? Yep, pre-translate that one.
There is a small hole here, yeah? I want to try to see if the key passes through this hole.
All right, go ahead.
Sure. Sounds interesting, right? No, I disagree. Show me too! Behold, a key passes through a slot that is clearly much larger than the key. We've discovered the secret.
It fits. The key can be inserted from this hole into the lock.
That is not a correct translation. The key can be inserted through this hole. I think Google Translate did a little bit better there. It went through, right? A needless question mark. But so what? So what if it fits? Oh, I've apparently investigated this all I need to. Huh. Okay. If that fits through there, then, I mean, it's going to be something about, like, getting... Okay, so first of all, this is just the big version of the little, like, test story that it did where the key got into the bedroom where the man was killed. But I don't see the, I don't see it yet. Do we further investigate the key? No. Do we... Oh, we can't actually. Okay, we can't go through there. Nothing to do with the couches. I was really thinking clicking the key would do something. The game is click things until one of the things does the thing. It's Gonna be the last thing I click on. Well, my suspicion right now is the security camera, so I'm gonna click everything else before the security camera. What? I did fully investigate this, right? Yeah. Is there anywhere else I can click? I don't think there's a way to exit this mode. I think I have to actually figure the thing out. Oh, this empty shelf is investigatable. I didn't realize.
There was nothing on the shelf above where the key was placed. Why are there no books on the shelves above from here? Why would you not put books there?
I mean, there's only a key ring on this shelf, so clearly their use of shelf space is just generally problematic.
There's a plan to gather all the complete sets of art books and have them opened.
Okay, so it's this space is open so that we can collect more art books. Oh, apparently we did something. It's a little bit premature in getting the screen capture there.
In the event of a crime, this gallery would be in perfect condition with all 3 rooms open.
There are only 2 rooms. This would mean that the situation was completely unresolved in Japan at the time of the bombing. I mean, neither of these translations make any sense, but I suspect that ChatGPT is doing a little bit better. Oh no. Don't make me think. I don't want to think. Talk to the owner, talk to Miko. Which is actually Mikiko. I feel like it's going to be the owner, like the owner did it. So talk to the owner is confront the owner, but I don't know if I'm supposed to confront the owner yet, or I'm supposed to talk to Mikiko. It doesn't say confront. I'm gonna talk to the owner under the assumption that I'm confronting the owner. I mean, I've already talked to Mikiko plenty.
Hey, owner!
That feels like a polite way to speak to your elder.
This place is still the way it was when the owner came here after the painting was stolen, right?
Yeah, I haven't done anything since I came in here in the morning and found out the painting was stolen.
This morning, apparently. Oh, and this is again going to be owner and Mikiko, isn't it? Okay. I guess, well, I talked to the owner, so let's talk to Mikiko.
Hey, Mikiko!
Hey, miss.
What do you do when you're not committing felonies? Did you leave the gallery before the owner on the day the painting was stolen?
Yes, I did. That day I left earlier than usual.
Not suspicious at all. Why did you leave earlier than usual?
Did you always have your key with you? Was it not stolen only for a...
Oh, your key.
Was it not stolen only for a short period of time?
Someone stole my key and used it to steal into this gallery?
I don't think so.
You mean to say that afterwards they returned the key to me so I wouldn't notice, right?
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's what happened.
But I don't think there was a chance for that to happen.
Oops. I made terrible errors. Oh dear. Come on. OCR.
I went straight home that day, and I can't imagine a thief breaking into my house.
And I live in Fort Knox. Okay, let's talk to the owner again. Hey, owner.
Was the last person to leave the gallery?
Okay,
Was the last person to leave the gallery before the painting was stolen you?
that's right. Hey, I predicted Google Translate's translation. My current suspicion is that the owner stole it and then nothing. Just the owner did it.
Did you confirm that the painting was still there at the time?
Of course.
Did you confirm that you locked the door properly when you left the gallery?
I mean, it was certainly locked when he got back. But...
Of course, I always do that.
Well, I'm out of ideas, leaves. Speculated in chat. I haven't figured anything out, so bye.
Go, Teen Detective Squad!
On the day the painting was stolen, the entrance door was locked. The owner entered through the door using their own key, right?
I think it's going to be that's right again. Yep. The problem is, like, why is it that nobody suspects the owner at all, given that the owner also has a key and was definitely the last one to see it and the first one to discover that it was, you know, stolen. Like, the owner almost said that everything that applies to Makiko also applies to the owner. But I guess, you know, because he's the owner, they suspect he can't possibly be the culprit.
Was the painting insured?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. If the painting is stolen, you get the insurance money and the painting.
You know about complicated things like insurance?
You know, insurance sure is complicated.
That painting had just been purchased and it
Wasn't insured. But that child had just been admitted to didn't have insurance. The painting was not insured. That surprises me a bit. Because that takes insurance fraud off the table.
So the owner won't profit from the painting being stolen.
I mean, in fairness, the game anticipated what I was thinking there. Let's talk to Makiko again. Oops. OCR too early again.
Did you have any disputes with the owner before the painting was stolen? Was there any reason for them to blame you?
No, the owner and I got along very well before the painting was stolen. I can't think of any reason for them to blame me.
I can't think of any reason why I would be jealous. I mean, given that the only option we have is which one to talk to, this is just like the story revealing itself. Look, this was not going to be an action-adventure game. Y'all should have known what you were getting into.
Hey sis, is the key to the front door always kept on that shelf?
Usually yes. Usually.
Do you want the owner know if anyone else is aware of that?
Do other people know about this, sister or owner?
I think the regular visitors who come to the gallery often would know, yes!
I think that if you're a regular customer, you know. So regular customers would probably know that the key is there.
Do the visitors often also come into this office?
Do customers also enter this self-booking? Yes.
Hey, maybe.
Do you think it's possible that someone switched the key with a different one and took the key to the gallery? Probably took the key from the gallery.
Hey, you're clever to come up with such a thing!
Boy, you're so smart.
But you know, right after we realized the painting was stolen...
They checked the key.
The police confirmed that the key was the real gallery key!
I mean, they could have duplicated the key while they were eating a bit. They could have... Oh, they could have swapped the key, duplicated it, then swapped the duplicated key back. Like, this could have been a long time. I mean, the painting was there for 10 years.
If the thief had took the gallery key, there was no chance of getting it back, right?
That's right!
We need to talk to a key cutter.
And besides, the Vat Gallery key had just been replaced with the latest
Model a few days before the painting was stolen. Huh. Okay, so much for the time for like duplicating a key. I mean, you know, you can duplicate a key in minutes basically, but
It's impossible for someone to bring a key to the gallery and make a copy!
well, how does the... They weren't even talking about that. I was just talking about that while I was speculating, and then the game responded to me, the actual player of the game, speculating aloud. Pretty good. Pretty impressive. Let's talk to the owner again.
Did you keep your key all the time? The owner is P! It may have been stolen only for a short period of time or something like that.
I understand what you're trying to say. After the thief stole my key and then stole the painting without me noticing, and then...
Yeah. Puts the key back.
Isn't it possible the thief returned it to my pocket without me knowing? That's not possible. That person went straight home. There was no chance for the stolen key to be returned.
That person being you? Talking to Makiko again.
There's no need to ask Mikiko-san any more than this!
Okay, we're done with her, apparently. This part, like, this could have just been dialogue, and they gave you the slightest bit of an option just to suggest that you are in some way playing a video game.
Even on the day the real gallery key was stolen, when the owner came to the gallery, it was still there, right?
The string that the key fob had stolen from the shelf was still there when the owner came to the store later. Google's just doing poetry. Oops. All mistakes all the time. Who made this game, asks Specklad. Satan.
Ah, that's right.
There a quick way for me to find out? Not really. Maybe we'll remember to check later, but we won't. We won't remember to check later.
Did the owner have a fight with Mikiko-san before the painting was stolen?
No, they were happy. They liked each other.
No, there was no such thing before the painting was stolen.
Oh, we're ready. Now it's gonna be like, okay, to do the first word of the saying what it was.
With this, we pretty much grasped the situation.
Now I have a general idea of the situation.
God, all the music in this. Why is the music so good?
I figured out the trick and caught the culprit. Me! Really? You're an idiot. Mitsuhiro. Amazing, huh? How did you do it? Tell me! I got the culprit. It was me, is the speculated chat. I figured it out. I'm the criminal. Well, calm down. I'll explain it in order, but probably not. Earlier, when Conan passed through the ventilation hole... Wow, Conan's like a mouse or something. It went through correctly, right? Just now, when Conan entered the hole in the aquarium with the key, he got through without any problems. That's the key point, as in the point about the key. The culprit took the key that was left in this locker, on that keychain, left the shop, locked the door, and then... There was no sign of the door being picked, though. They passed through the ventilation hole and returned the key to the locker. Yep, they just slipped right through that 2-centimeter hole. The new serum that transforms Conan into a rat, says Master Dragon in chat. Or, whoever the culprit was. It's smaller than a rat, really. But the key was originally left in the gallery, right? As in, it was on the shelf, not just on the ground or something. Just passing through that hole would make sense! But remember the thing we did earlier? You don't get it. That's the trick. Today, didn't I present the mystery of the triple murder case at the park? No, you did not. You did not do that. That is not a thing that you did. At the park, you brought up a murder mystery, yes. It's the same method as that one! Wow, how convenient that we got a case in the real world that exactly matches something you saw in a magazine. After the culprit, or that's right, in a waterboarding magazine. After the culprit stole the painting, they first passed a long thread through the key and hung the thread somewhere. They left the thread connected to the key through the ventilation hole from the inside to the outside. I left the thread and the key outside the hole in the building. Then they locked the door when leaving the room, and next they pulled the thread connected to the key from outside to the ventilation hole. When pulling the thread, the key gradually rose to the top of the gallery, well, onto that shelf. Carried to the top of the shelf, yeah. The problem is that there would be some sign of whatever object they looped it around. There would have to be something there. It was the lamp in the other story. And once the key reached the top of the gallery, the top of the shelf of the gallery, they only pulled the thread in the opposite direction. Then the thread could be detached from the key and retrieved. Whoop. Seems incredibly unlikely. Wait a moment. The key was connected to a large pirate-like ring with a chain. One of those pirate-like rings, you know. So the ring was too big. That ring can't pass through, right? The key can pass through the hole, though. Indeed, what Aichi said might be correct. A large Sonic-like ring, says Speculated Chat. I agree. Pirate-like ring? No, I don't even know what that means. Right, we need to come up with a trick to deal with that. What kind of trick is that? What trick, I think? I don't know. Is it Conan's turn now? Moreover, while it may be possible to enter through a hole when leaving a room, how did they enter through a lock when entering the room? Yeah, how did they get in the first place? And even if it was smooth sailing when you left the building, how'd you get in? Actually, Google Translate, even though it's a little bit weirdly colloquial, I feel like that's a better translation. The key was located on the main shelf of the locker in the locker room. Locker. That is also part of the trick. This music, What kind of trick is it? So, the gameplay of this is 5 seconds of point and click followed by 40 plus minutes of dialogue, as asked Master Dragon in chat. Yes! How dare you think about complaining about that fact? This is, It's completely useless, Mitsuhiko. That is, Mitsuhiko is completely useless. I agree. Indeed, Mitsuhiko's entrance is not working as planned. Certainly Mitsuhiko's water is not possible. Mitch actually is pretty useless, says Erdrick in chat. You mean Mitsuhiko. But the most absurd part is that the key was connected to a pirate-like ring. What do you mean pirate-like? Why is it a pirate-like ring now? What does that mean? Mouse Cursor's having a fit. It's not about how they entered through the lock. It's not about what happened when you first got married. That is... Oh, now it's time. Okay. Time for us to get clever. What do we think happened? Because I don't frickin' know. Perception, main shelf, thread. A citron? A citron. I think it has something to do with the shelf. Like the fact that the upper shelf is empty, the middle shelf had the key on it. And like the fact that there was nothing to loop a thread through on the shelf. I don't think the thread, the thread is obviously, misdirection. I wish I knew what it was actually saying for perception or a citron. Because whatever number 1 is, it's probably going to be the correct answer, and I just don't know what the hell it says. The OCR... Oh yeah, the OCR is definitely wrong. Yeah. Unfortunately, with the OCR being wrong, there's not really a lot I can do about that. Let me, see if I can make it now. Okay, so whatever the first one is, I don't even get to know. The third one is obviously nonsense, so I'm going with the second one. Oh my god, I was right! I did think it had something to do with the fact that, like, there's an empty shelf, and what were you going to loop it around on the shelf anyway? That's right, it's about the state of the shelf! Yeah, exactly this, yeah. In the quiz Mitsuhiko presented at the park, there was a stand near the location where the key was placed. So, we're not even actually solving the case right now, we're just explaining why Mitsuhiko is an idiot. The culprit tied the thread to the stand and hung the key near the stand. That's what happened. However, in this case, there was no place near the main shelf where the key was placed where a thread could be tied. Yep, that is precisely what I said. I'm as smart as Conan the barbarian. With this, it is impossible to lift the key onto the main shelf by tying a thread somewhere and pulling it from outside. Yep, I agree. How did the culprit do it? I wonder. What on earth happened to Hanin? First, let's confirm what we have learned so far. Kiko is an idiot. That I have learned. First, we have Mitsuko-san, who is currently suspected as the culprit, who is now being praised as a 20-year-old woman.
Now that we have investigated Mitsuka-san's possibility as a suspect, it seems unlikely. In the first place, the reason why we think Mitsuko-san is not the culprit is...
Well, it was the fact that why would she make it look like she... a hole in the ocean. There is a hole in the ocean. 3 rooms, door key, people... I think door key. I think the very fact that she had a key... Oh no, I'm wrong! It's not 1, it's 3. It's not the people, it's the mismatch. All of this translation is horrendous. Game over, start from the beginning, suspect that. No!
If Mitsuko-san was the culprit, there would be no need for her to put this lock in the mismatch room after stealing it.
Thinking. Well, I see what it's saying. It's saying if she had stolen it, then why would she have left the key here? Except that... this... I feel like there's something between a translation error and just that's not the best logic going on. We're trying to show why... We should be trying to show why Mitsuko didn't do it, but instead we seem to be trying to show why she didn't do exactly the ridiculous, the situation that, what's-his-face explained.
Rather, the culprit would have made it look like forced entry from the outside.
That's what I meant by locked. Rather, it should have been made to look like a foreigner has been killed. It should have been made to look like a foreigner has been killed.
From the situation, it seems that Mitsuka-san is not the culprit.
He's probably not a racist. She's probably not a racist.
Could it be possible that the owner is a culprit?
So is it possible that the owner is a human being?
The possibility of the owner framing Mitsuka-san for bringing out the eel and hiding the evidence themselves. Because the owner would have... No, that's not it!
Okay, let's take the midstream break. I'll answer this question after my midstream break.
You knew what you were getting me into here.
We're still in it! We're still in it, though. Almost there. Oh, no. Yes, yes, yes! 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 I really didn't expect to do that. In this episode, let's see which one of these chests contains the rotting corpse of my mother. Oh, that was a total coincidence!
Operating normally.
Operating normally.
They are
designed to house exotic fish and aquatic mammals. I have my doubts about that. Look at all of it. Actually puts the animals there. There's a whale in the feces.
There sure is. It doesn't look healthy.
Oh my god, we could just
There's a manta ray.
Force animals into the sewage.
You're a bad person. I can understand dolphin, and that meant get me out of here, get me out of here.
So, through our collective brilliance and intuition and just general ability to really delve into the depths of understanding the programmers of this game and such, we have found a walkthrough.
You are at the beginning of an adventure game. You are saying no? You might as well go out and play Tetris instead.
Yes! Yes! The heck you said? Okay. I'm on shore. Next time we'll explore. Didn't mean for that to rhyme.
I also don't not to give heed to you. Don't say the Wangoodle? What? Future Yahweasel. If Wangoodle, Wangdoodle is a colloquialism in some dialect, then put the definition on the screen or something?
Yahweasel looked into the telescope. In the distance on the island, something sparkled. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, that is beyond sparkling. That just launched. What? No, don't climb into the rocket! What? Why would you do that? Wait, what? I don't want to sound like, you know, a father coming down on his irresponsible child, but when a rocket appears out of nowhere, you might want to consider for a moment whether this is actually a blessing or death. Death is a major possibility. So we're here now on this island. I immediately go to the doghouse, no problem. Okay. Hey, you just abducted children. What's up with that? Have you ever tasted strawberry? Okay. So, he sends a rocket to abduct children. They get here, and he asks, have you ever tasted strawberry tofu? Is that a euphemism? I have not. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why no worky? Why no worky? I can't escape! What just happened? I am flummoxed here. I How much is that eye in the window? The one labeled exotic pet not for sale. How much is that eye in the window? The one that I don't know how to feed. Next time, until then, thanks for watching.
So currently I have no other Let's Plays on the horizon. I don't intend to be a Let's Player. It was just sort of a thing that I wanted, you know, I found out this had a translation, so I just had to. I had to Let's Play it.
Okay, you may enter. Dang it, I was hoping to finish... Oops, that was the wrong button. I was hoping to finish my Mars bar exactly at the right time, but I failed. And now I've rolled over my cord. There we go. Having something chewy in my mouth with a funny joke while I was just standing there. But now I'm not just standing here anymore. I'm actually playing a game.
Danger everywhere. I love that, and not a drop to drink. Hup. Oh god, in a moment this is gonna start requiring portals! I don't know what the portals need me to do! Okay, that's fine. Okay, put that there. Okay, everything's good. Okay, what do I need to do? Hup, no, not that. Catch up, please catch up! Oh, look at how close I was! Okay. Oh, I've really broken the game this time! When I said I was sure that it was definitely going to be HOCCOH,
I think I was correct. Because this is the game telling me, what? I don't know what you did, but I didn't anticipate it as of the video game, so you've just built some nonsense here.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Boston? Where are you going?
Bye.
I'm over here.
I'm gonna go hang out on the beach for a little bit. Well, let's go to the beach. Sounds like a pleasant place.
Yeah, just
I mean,
relax a little bit, reduce the stress levels. This whole situation is too stressful.
It is very stressful, and I think, you know, you can see the stress
Boston
in
deserves
Boston.
to relax a little
he
bit.
deserves some time alone. You can see the stress level in his hurried walking. That he's clearly suffering problems. So let's go. Just, you know, appreciate the natural beauty of this place for a little bit. Just take a deep breath. Take first! Kill me! And he just runs away. What, okay, now I'm playing whack-a-mole. I'm playing whack-a-mole with a sword when I'm only carrying a dagger. Where did that come from? Man, those rocks are tough.
I mean, maybe the fact that those stairs at the top are of 0 width is the reason why you can't walk up them.
That's what I'm wondering.
That's sort of... Shall we
I think I need to
until you figure out how to get these stairs?
We shall indeed.
I did it! It was me! It wasn't Malo, it was me, I did it!
Smiling Sphere and his cohort's opening attack. This is different music. Yeah! I'm digging the music, even if— holy crap, 124 damage to Henry? How did— what? No! No, stop! Stop quickly! Now, just do something! There we go, it's a 5. Oh, God! Ah! You found an Archangel Heart. This still-beating food item permanently increases your health. And I ate it. And my health is increased. Always a seal of approval! Rations, daggers, leather armor, shield, lockpick, thieves toolkit, thieves guild license, gold coin, map, compass, flowers, lamp. Lamp? Lamp. Use lamp. As you pick up the lamp and rub it, a small flame appears. When you rub it again, the flame goes away. You now have a magic lamp. You put the lamp safely away in your backpack. I caught the fire elemental! I'm amazing! Oh my god, I have to walk back again. I'm pressing all the buttons just in case I can cancel. Oh, that's right, I can do a flip. Whee! This is just how much he rolls. Get it? Oink, 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 oinka, oink. Yeah, that is a very particular musical fanfare. I had to check whether the rhythm made sense. And why is whatever this is in quotes? Oh no! Help! This is like the first scene in porn. That's why it's a sarcastic cry for help. Boy, I've just invented in my mind, like, the worst porn plot ever. We're on the Titanic, it's going down. I'm ashamed of myself.
And I won't be doing silly voices, because silly voices are annoying. Did Avalanche.
Tasty is costly. Oh, tasty is costly. That's brilliant. Oh, tasty is costly. I love it. Oh, I'm dying from the poison. Well, you're gonna die first. No.
I can't believe it. I ain't telling you nothing. At least I'll die knowing you're hosed. When you die and go to Hades, tell him Bruno sent you.
Okay. Let me into my inventory. I gotta get this poison cure pill in.
Dead. Good for you.
Ah!
Should have died long time ago.
Ah!
Much better for
Ah!
you. You okay?
No!
Look good.
I would have taken the poison cure pill if it had let me. It was in my inventory. I'm fine though, apparently. Okay. Wasps! Electro wasps! The electro wasps! Die, electro wasp! Okay, I need to get away from that situation. Die!
And on to serotonin, which is actually called... Oh, I'll have to talk to somebody first. It's actually called Bow Wow! What a strange name for a town.